Hello everyone, I hope everyone's good. I'm going to do a high street brand foundation tutorial for you today. Sam came up to London to see me the other day and I was like, oh, what should we do? Let's go to Superdrug and buy some foundations. So off we trotted to Superdrug. Probably about an hour and a half later in Superdrug, which was absolute chaos. My sister was like, I've got a headache, I'm getting out of here, I can't stand it. Left me trolling through all the foundations, trying to find a foundation that was right for my skin. I ended up buying 4 foundations, which I'm going to show you. Bourjois, which is a lifting one, which has a brush to it, for a beautiful, unified and perfectly smooth complexion. I don't know what coverage it is, I don't know what finish it is. I don't even know what colour it is because you can't test it. So that's one. So it's going to be fun to see what that looks like. This was hell because it's so difficult to choose a foundation in like shops where there's not someone to help you, you know. Then I got a Revlon one, which you actually make your colour, your own colour, which I think is kind of a bit silly because surely you're going to end up with loads of one left. But I went for light medium in that, so we'll see what that sort of finishes. Again, I don't know what sort of coverage it is or anything. I don't know if it's good for oily skin, for dry skin. It didn't really say. I then got as well Max Factor Second Skin Foundation in 45 Warm Almond, which looks really, really grey, but when I tried it on my hand, not from the bottle, from the tester, it didn't seem so grey. So this is the one that it said, so this is the one I went with, and we will see what that's like. Again, the coverage provides a coverage to look virtually undetectable. Don't know what skin type again, doesn't really tell me much apart from that it's undetectable. Does that mean it's a light coverage or does that mean it's a good coverage? Who knows. Last I got Rimmel London, get the London look, which is a Renew and Lift foundation. This is a firming foundation, regenerating firming foundation. Again, this is ivory. Again, I don't know what coverage that is going to give me. These are the only 4. There was loads of other brands, but these are the only 4 I thought that they might sell worldwide, which is why I went for these ones to show you. So yeah, let's crack on. I'll give it a try. I'm going to use my Illamasqua foundation brush. Look how slick that looks. Loving their brushes. Okay, we will start with... Let's have some fun and try and mix my own colour. Okay, I haven't even opened these, guys, so that you're going to see the fun for yourselves. Right, so basically, darker and lighter. Okay, there's an arrow on the top, which shows me where to point it. I'm going to go for 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Perhaps I'll go for 4. Got a bit of tan on. Let's give it a pump. Oh, actually that looks reasonably dark. I'm going to mix it with a bit of 3. Let's see if it looks any different. Maybe 4's the lower one, 3's the top one. Let's have a go with that. Oh god, it's still coming out of the bottle. It's like mousse, it doesn't want to stop. Let's have a little look. It's a little bit light for me, maybe. I have got lashings upon lashings of false tan on. But it might set a bit darker. I should have gone one lighter, one darker, actually, now I look at it. But never mind, it's only so you can get a rough idea of, actually no, it's just where the shade is, I think, on my neck that's making it look much lighter. I'm not going to use it with concealer or anything because I just want to get an idea of the overall feel. I would say that's a light to medium coverage. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not matte finish. But I don't dislike that. I think that's quite nice. Obviously, I've got a little blemish there. Obviously with concealer, I quite like that foundation. That's Revlon. That's quite nice actually. I can't remember how much it is, probably about £10. You know, with some concealer I think that would actually be okay. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Normally I'd moisturise my skin after each one, but there's really no need because the wipes I'm using have got quite a lot of moisture in them anyway. Oh, how have I got foundation all over my jeans already? Max Factor Second Skin Foundation. Got to use a clean foundation brush. To be honest, when I bought these foundations, I didn't have any tan on and now I have, so I've kind of been, ignore the rest of my skin colour because I've kind of enhanced my tan a bit. This looks really grey, but we will see how it comes out. Warm almond. Do you know what? I don't dislike that one either. This is the Max Factor one. Maybe a little bit ashy, but not too bad. It's also, I would say, a little bit more coverage than the Revlon one. A medium coverage, not full medium. The other one was light medium. Evens out the skin tones quite nicely. It's a little bit tackier than the other one, but it might just be because of my wipe that I used. Probably nice for a slightly normal combination skin to a dry skin. I would say none of these would be great for an oily skin that I've tried so far because they've all got a little bit of a sheen to them. But still, I quite like that. Yeah, I'd use both of those again. I'm just using MAC wipes on my skin actually to take the makeup off. It's fine on your skin, I just wouldn't use them on my eyes because I've got really sensitive eyes and they make my eyes stream. Rimmel London. Like a lot of these companies, I don't know why they spend so much time on their adverts. They should spend more time on their putting someone to work on the counters so they can actually sell you the right colour so you don't have to go back 5 times for the wrong colour, for the right colour, sorry. Or for the wrong colour even. This one, I don't know the coverage again. It says it's a firming, so I assume it's aimed at more mature women. Again, ignore the colouring of it. I've got a clean brush again. But you should have seen us in Superdrug, it was so funny. My sister following me around, I'm on my hands and knees, rummaging through all the foundations, trying to get the right colour. Trying to even find all the foundations that were all over the place and the testers. This was on Oxford Street, so I'm sure that not all Superdrugs are like that. It was Bond Street end of Oxford Street, so it is a super busy one. But it was quite amusing. Sam was like, I'm over it, I've got a headache, I'm leaving. Nick, you're going to have to do it on your own, I can't stand it. I was like, okay. Rimmel. I like this one too. Again, nice coverage, probably not for an oily skin. Yeah, for a combination to dry skin, which is what I've got pretty much. Medium coverage again. I actually think this might be my favourite one so far. I don't know why, I just like it. It feels really, really light and really nice on the skin. My cheeks are coming through quite a lot on this one, so that's probably because I've been rubbing my skin so much, taking the makeup off. But yeah, again, it's just a case of finding the right colour. That one was 100. Don't know what it does. Don't know. So I can't give you any more information because there was no information on the counter. That's the only good thing about going to a department store and getting help from someone. They won't always match you up with the right colour, for one. I would say if you do get matched up, take a mirror outside to the natural light, try it on there as well. And yeah, you know, you do pay a little bit more, but it means you won't have to take it back probably to get a different colour. It's so hard to, and I didn't realise because I don't ever buy foundations from Superdrug or, you know, your local chemist, and it was a real eye-opener to me. They are nice foundations, I have to admit, they are, you know, they're alright. I don't know how they photo, and I don't know, I should think they last reasonably well unless you've got very oily skin or a very dry skin, because it will soak it up. But yeah, I think they're fine. If you've got time to rummage through everything and get right in there, it's like a big jumble sale, then go for it. Right, last but not least, I have Bourjois, which I never say right, so you can all laugh at me at home. I'm gonna, after wiping my makeup off so much, I'm gonna have a really tanned body and a really white face. Oh, my tan that I've got on today is Zen Tan, the queen of all tans. This one should be fun. Bourjois, which you pump up. I think I have to take this off as well, I suppose. That's not the bit. Ah, there it is. Okay. Still hard to... Oh, there's a little plastic bit on the end as well. Such a bully. Oh, I can see it. Okay. Don't want to pump it too much and it go everywhere. Long. Come on, I want a good amount out of this. It's actually much more coverage than I expected it to be from in here. This is a much matter one, which I really like actually. Only problem is I can't see how much I'm using. So this is a bit more coverage still. I would say medium full, and I thought it was going to be no coverage because it says foundation tint. Yeah, but it's actually a really nice coverage. Okay, that's the last one, which is Bourjois. I'm going to try and take this sheet off it, this plastic bit, and see if you can see through. Because I think it would be very handy if you can see, aha, you can see how much you've got. Let me just tell you what colour this one is. It doesn't say. Have I got the lid? Oh, beige natural, it says on the side. I was thinking, oh god, there's no colour. See, that's quite handy like that, because I can see, do you know what, I don't know how full it was to start off with, but there's not that much. I must have used quite a lot then. But I think this might be my favourite. Ignore the colour. Yeah, I like this one. It's a little bit more coverage. I'm going for, I'll give you my top four. In number 4 position, my least favourite, Revlon. In number 4. Sitting in at number 4. In number 3, I'm going to go Max Factor because it was a bit grey. Max Factor, number 3. In position 2, Rimmel. And in pole position, my top foundation from your local chemist is, doesn't look very nice without the cover on, sorry, is Bourjois. all, I would say, at reasonable prices. Yeah, give them a try. Good luck hunting, but once you get them home, you might be quite pleasantly surprised. I would probably say the Bourjois is nicer if you've got an oily skin. I still don't think it's going to stay put for long enough, if I'm honest. You need one that's a powder base. But I hope this has been helpful for you all.